Hello there, my friends. 'Tis I, Darth Paradigm. I have another unboxing. Yes, I do receive a lot of sabers. I admit it. I have a problem. But, a lot of these sabers are fairly modest. And not only that, a lot of times when I do seem to receive a lot of sabers, they all kind of cluster together after being in production for 2 or 3 months or something like that. So just be aware of that. Clustering is involved. Anyway, the other thing is a lot of you have probably noticed I've been ordering and receiving a lot of Crimson Dawn sabers. This is probably going to be the last one for a little while. There's some that I definitely do want to order. But, well, I'm going to be spending my money on some other things, which you will probably be seeing soon. Well, not soon, soon-ish, depending on how things go. Yeah, but I've got plans. I have a lot of plans. Anyway, so what I have in here isn't just any old run-of-the-mill, average, rainy day Crimson Dawn. What I have here is something completely different, completely unique, something they sent to me. And to be perfectly honest, I don't know what... I mean, I know what I'm receiving. I just don't know anything about it. It's a completely new thing to me. And it's probably something that you haven't even seen reviews on. And what's in this box is an Osprey, but not just any Osprey. It's a neopixel Osprey. So this is something they've sent to me, and I'm here to, to give it its inaugural run. Well, at least, where I'm concerned. They kind of wrap this one really more securely than I'm used to. It's like shields in place and deflectors and force fields. All kinds of activity going on here. All right. And okay. They've wrapped it Saberforge style, sort of ish. As in, you've got your blade, and then you've got the hilt attached to said blade. So, if we remove this, you can see, look what we've got. Got a neopixel connector there. So, that's one thing. Now, as far as the soundboard goes, I don't know. It could be just the regular soundboard. And then with a neopixel connector, and I'm not sure what this thing is going to be capable of doing at all. And unfortunately, we're probably not going to know for a while, because a lot of times when these sabers arrive, they do arrive, if not low on juice, then completely out of juice. So one thing common with the Crimson Dawn unboxing is the joy usually waits until a little bit later, I guess. I usually will do like a nighttime LED sort of demo, and that'll definitely be something that I will be inclined to do with this saber. If not tonight, then tomorrow night. Depends on how much energy I have. It was a long week, but fortunately I got my work done early at work, and I was able to get out of work a little bit early so I could do this. But I have to tell you, I am one tired unit right now. And this is definitely livening things up for me. I've been wanting an Osprey for a while. Yes, I know that, there are plenty of variants of this saber out there, but I'm loyal to Crimson Dawn. They've never failed me. The quality is always exemplary. I've received sabers. I haven't ordered from Rebel Sabers as yet. Mean to, but this is weird. Spider-Man went kind of crazy on this one. I can't get at that. Let's get rid of all this stuff. Okay. What is going on here? This is wrapped so as to never be seen by the light of day. Someone used the Force, the dark side of the Force, to wrap this one, I believe. It's like wrapped both ways simultaneously. I don't know how they accomplished that. Some kind of saran wrap jujitsu going on here. But I'm starting to see my hilt. In fact, boy, I just decided to use my brain. Okay, so what? I just want my stuff. Give me my stuff. Please, please, please give me. Please, okay. The reason I'm going at this first is because it doesn't say Crack of Dawn V4. It says V4 sound driver. I'm not mistaken. I'm seeing V4 sound driver. What does that mean? I don't know. It means that there's probably more stuff going on here. One thing I'm kind of curious about is how many fonts does this thing have? Because I don't know. I'm told 6. I'm told 9. On the website it says 6, so I'm assuming there's 6. So I will have to read this. But not at this moment. Right now. Ooh! Hear that? You can't hear anything, because a lot of times with neopixel blades, at least any of the ones that I haven't acquired from Bendu Armory. I buy most of my neopixel blades from Bendu Armory. I have one that came from a place on an Etsy store. I tried to order some from a store in Australia. That was a disaster. That didn't happen. And I have some blades from Dark Wolf or custom Dark Wolf sabers, and those are a little rattly. And then well, no, actually they're not too bad. They're not rattly. It's the ones that actually come with certain sabers, like my Saber Mock Templar. The blade on that thing's very rattly, and I'm not a big fan of rattly blades. All right, you know, I'm tired of trying to get that out, and you're just seeing this hilt sit here, and you're probably going like, I'm losing my mind. Oh, okay, so yes, this is exactly what I was expecting. This thing's beautiful, and it's got a neopixel pin set in there. That's so awesome. They got neopixel pin set, and I wanted to get this one because of, you know, I love sabers with shrouds on them. I don't know why. I like that design element, and I really like the emitter on this one with the windows. It's a larger emitter. It's an S-type emitter. The aluminum is super thick. It's got these silver inlays, or chrome inlays, or whatever kind of inlays. I really, really, really like that element. My Shrike has that. I love my Shrike. I don't know if it's the same handle on the Osprey that's on the Shrike, but it doesn't. It very well could be. I'll have to do a comparison. Well, this is neat. Well, neat. That's a word I use too much. The pommel end is closed, but you have side vents. Any saber that has a pommel like this with side vents is usually going to be really, really loud. And I'm really hoping that this thing has some juice in it. I really, really am. Because I'd love to be able to turn this thing on for you and give you guys the initial, inaugural, you know, flame on, I guess. That's the only thing I can think of saying. But I do want to get this off of here. This is annoying. And, Come on, you. Good. All right, so. All right, so there's no blade retention screws in here. All of them are in here. So let me fetch at least one. They give you 4, and it looks like there's room on the hilt for possibly 4. Let's see. What do we have? We have Ishni Sanshi Goroku. At least 8. No, that's wrong. I'm full of it. It's only 2 on the side. 2 on the side. All right. So, let's see. First things first. Let's get that on there. Get that all ready to go. Hopefully it doesn't fall into the little crevasses. Yeah, we'll slide that on there. Get the pins reasonably tight, but not tight enough to damage anything, hopefully. This is the tricky part, doing this with one hand. There we go. Doing all this, and I don't even know if this thing will boot up. Okay. And I'm gonna put the second one in there just in case I decide to swing this around. I don't want a blade going flying. It has a 36-inch blade. You know me. I much prefer a 32, but in this case, I don't care. I do not care. From what I'm told, this is just a standard neopixel blade, and this hilt probably can use any size blade. So, seeing as I'm going to be getting my Saber Trio Aaron all gussied up with CFX, it's already in the mail. It's on its way. I'm very, very uncoordinated right now. As I said, I'm really tired. And I'm probably going to get a brand new Bendu's Armory blade for that. And because that one was currently using a 36-inch blade, one of my ones left over. I've been replacing all my blades or cutting down blades of 32 inches, but with neopixel blades, you can't really cut them down, obviously. Unless you know what you're doing. I'm not one of those people that knows what they're doing. All right, so you've been very, very patient. Let's see if this boots up. Please, 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 please. That'd be so awesome if you could. Oh, all right, here it is. The initial neopixel boot up of my Osprey. Oh, nice. Okay, so let's find a nice color for this. There we go. Naturally. The accelerometer is a little bit twitchy. All right, let's see what we got for sound fonts.
You have something I want.
Standard fare. Let's get the Kylo Ren.
I'm Cal Kestis. And Solo. That lightsaber was Luke's. The Force is with you, young Skywalker. I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
All right, so let's see if we can get see what we got for blade effects.
Pulse.
There's the pulse.
Unstable.
It's unstable. It's weird. It's like pulse looks more unstable than an unstable does. This thing could just be very low on power.
Pulse.
Yeah, pulse looks really crazy.
Unstable.
So I'll leave it on unstable. I want to adjust this red. It's not very red. That's better. So it's neopixel, but other than the scrolling, I'm not sure what else it can do. So I'm gonna have to read up on that and see see if there's other features. But at the very least, I mean, you don't have localized blaster block effects. You just have the general blaster block effect. You do get your color changing still. Lockup works. I would assume there isn't like a drag effect or anything like that. This is after all it's an economy neopixel, and but I mean, so far the hilt is amazing. All the features are there. All the fonts are there, and the neopixel is working. So you do get your scrolling, so that's pretty cool. All the requisite effects are still present. And from what I've heard, this is supposed to be a really heavy dueling blade, so dueling with a neopixel should now theoretically be possible. And yeah, but I gotta put this thing through its paces. So far, I'm really impressed. I'm really happy. This thing's a beautiful, beautiful saber. It's a little bit heavy with the blade on, but it's got a 36-inch blade. What are you gonna do? And but the hilt's very comfortable, very well made. I'm gonna get you a nice close look here. I got stretch beam on me. I've been wanting one of these for a while. I keep saying that over and over again. It really is a marvelous piece. Yeah. Oh. And there you have it, an Osprey neopixel, and I'm really looking forward to reviewing this thing. I'm gonna charge it all up, and I'm gonna take this thing outside tonight. Bears be damned. Well, bears have home field advantage outside, so I will be cautious. I live in a rural area in the woods, and their habitat is tiny, so they like to make the rounds, especially this time of year. Winter is a coming. Yes. Anyway, I've kind of run out of things to say. I do really like this thing. It has kind of a Ram Koda kind of vibe to it. This blade holder, the emitter, and kind of like, if I remove the shroud, you could put a wrap on here. I think that'd be kind of cool. Weather this thing up. I mean, I like to keep a saber relatively pristine. I'd almost get a second one of these, probably just the LED version, and really Ram Koda the thing up. Put the little leather wrap there. I think that'd look really nice. This thing being with the black finish, it's just primed for some weathering. But it's a gorgeous saber nonetheless. So I'm really, really pleased. Anyway, so yeah, I guess that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, seeing the inaugural run here.
Power off.
And that's the Crimson Dawn neopixel Osprey, and it's a beauty. I'm really happy. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't, please. Almost at 1,000. 1,000 good. Very, very good. Once we get to 1,000, who knows? Anyway, like or dislike, whatever's appropriate, and comment. If you have any questions, please ask me. I don't know very much about this saber just yet, but eventually I will, and I'll be able to answer your questions, and everyone will be happy. So, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. And as always, may the force be with you. Take care now. Bye.